Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here, and we are doing the Shitty Soap Challenge. Alright, get it out the way. I am going to tag Johan. I talked to him. We're going to get him involved. He does have a video of where he's done like the Williams Mug Soap Challenge. If I can find that video, I'm going to link it below for Shaven Butcher. Guys, check it out. It will be in the description. Great freaking video. I'm slobbering on myself. Excuse me. Today, since DK started this challenge, we're using we're drinking Fat Bottom Brewery Ruby Red American Ale. See if we can get a percentage on this. Well, they got like nothing. It just says beer brewed and canned by Fat Bottom Brewery Inc. That's not far from where I am. It's a pint. It does not give me any alcohol percentage on this can. They changed the cans recently, although I never used to get tall boys of this, so I don't know if they've always been in like a wrapped can. All right, where is it? I've used this before. We're not going to talk about scent notes. It's an amazing freaking scent. I've always said it is a crappy soap, and today I'm using it, and the lather looks better than I've ever made with it before. Maybe I'm just on point. But you can pause, look at the ingredients. It is made by Karve, or shall I say Karve white labels it from somebody else, and I don't know who the somebody else is. We're using the Teton shaves, and honestly, it is airy, but it's nice. It took a lot of water, but there's no like luxurious feel, kind of like the Williams that DK made the lather with. It is an awesome kind of bright tobacco scent. I wouldn't normally be using this time of year. Although it was a nice day. High of 84. It's not bad. We do have a memory line. DK's whole point of this is you don't need like high-end soap to get a good shave. Now, I already nicked myself using the Weck yesterday, and I think I nicked myself the shave before, or maybe the shave before. But there's already pre-cuts here. And I will admit, it is my technique at fault. It is not the razors. Take a sip. There was, like 1.5 fingers ahead. I just had to pour it and start drinking before the video while I was making the lather. Ooh, let's show the Weck. But guys, I'm going to tell you, I can use some crappy soap, still get a good shave. I just don't really have much crappy soap. I do have Cella. I don't like it. I think it's a crappy soap, but I don't want to be controversial. Which that's a controversial statement. So this came from Chris Maiden from Another Cut Above. I will link his channel below. Y'all should check him out. He used to do videos. He was a big timer back in the day. He hasn't done videos in about 2 years. Or shall I say, in the last 2 years, he's only done a handful of videos. But we got it from him. It's a med prep. He sent it to me. It was pretty much new old stock. You see the video? There we go. We put the Kismet blade in this one from the blue one that I used in the Weck yesterday, and I did strop it 20 laps. Mainly because I may use this blade quite a bit, and I'd like to keep track of how many shaves I get out of it stropping. I do believe the likes of Maddie Lindholm strops his. I will admit you want the acrylic scales because the balance is just off on this, because this is a med prep made for the Army, which means they're meant to hold it like this and shave somebody, not hold it like this. So the balance is off. So if you ever get one, get the acrylic. And I think Dave Card has a video. I'll link his channel, but you'll have to find the video on your own. Unless I take the time to look for it tonight. But I've got a lot of stuff going on. But he tells you how to clarify whether something is the smaller version like I had, or an acrylic scale version that's bigger like this. Because this is the Weck Med Prep. This isn't the hair shaper. And unless you have a Med Prep, they're all hair shapers. Kismet blades are awesome. Hit that mole. Felt like it. Not mole, whatever it was. Felt like it wanted to slice right there. Right there. There we go. The Weck is mighty. When I answer a call, guess someone just tried calling me. Huh. Got it on Do Not Disturb. I guess it still disturbs the video when I talk about it. I don't even know why it would tell me that if I got it on Do Not Disturb. Does that make sense to anybody? Alright, that feels good. So, like DK was saying, always blame your tools. I'm sorry. Blame your technique. It's never your tool's fault. He's on to that. Only way it's your tool's fault is if you got a crappy edge, or if you bought some vintage razor and the thing has a you buy a vintage like DE and maybe the safety bars bent, or maybe you get like a Parker or something like that, or some Chinese model Parker knockoff, and the blade doesn't seat evenly. Oh, what's that other brand I can't think of right now? There's another brand that's notorious for blades being misaligned, and you kind of got to hold the DE in place to make sure that it stays straight. Like, you got to hold it straight until you clamp it down. Oh, I cannot think of the name of that razor. Fatipes? There we go, a Fatip. Fatil. I hate doing that. I feel like I'm picking my nose on camera. Kinda am. I do apologize for that. The neck is feeling a little rough. Like probably heavy-handed. Just need to get better. Neck's always crappy for almost anybody though. Unless you want to overshave the neck sometimes. It's just hard to get a BBS on the neck. Even if you got a DE, you got to hit it so many different directions, and then you did technically overshave. I see that hollow when I stretch right there. Clink, clink, clink across the watch. I do like the Weck. This really isn't bad. I say it, see, it's kind of, you can see the skin, you can see the bubbles. Plenty of slickness though. And it held a lot of water to get to this. Now, I don't know how popular this opinion is, but I feel like the more air you allow into a soap, it's running down the handle, guys. the more air you allow into a soap, the easier it is to dry on your face or in the bowl. Because I feel like the air allows more surface area. It's just more air. I don't know, don't get me to explain the physics. You don't tell me if y'all agree. More air in the soap for some reason. Intuitively for me, I would think would allow a soap to dry out faster. If they were still equally hydrated. Say you have a dense soap versus an airy soap. And even though they have different water bands and how much they can hold, but if you were able to get them to the same water soap ratio, I think the one that had more air would be the one that would dry out first. That's just me. That's an opinion. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody else say that. I'm not using a heavy hand at all. There we go. I think we are good with that, ladies and gents. Y'all know the drill. We're gonna rinse up and we will be right back. All right, we are back, guys. And let me tell you, pretty nice shave. We didn't use any alum. Some weepers did come up like right there. That's me. It's not the soap. The soap actually was pretty freaking slick and didn't start to get dry when I got to this side, but I was moving pretty slow. Semois Valley, great tobacco scent. I'll put the scent notes up now. I've just used it all the time, so I didn't really talk about the soap. Pause, look at the scent notes. Great soap scent. I'm just saying for the price, it's not worth it, base-wise. We use the mighty Weck, the U.S. military med prep. Really nice. Like that. Teton Shaves Zen Brush. We are using this, sent to me from Teton, A&E Aftershave Sample. Went with the aftershave, with the soap samples. I figure let's use it up. I do not know what these scents are. They smell pretty good, but I got no clue what they are. That's okay. Just been using it on the side, not for videos. Huh. That's very kind of grapefruity, citrusy. I don't know what that is. Kind of up front. That's what I'm getting. Citrus, maybe lime? No, it's grapefruit, man. Or maybe you got a blood orange or something. I don't know. Smells good. That's what we're using. All right, guys. I hope you'll have a wonderful week. We will catch you tomorrow with another shave. And I will, like I said, catch you later. Please. You know what? Before we get to the end, I am going to be trying to do some different things with editing. So those of you that made it this far, just explaining, I'm still going to put out daily content. I'm going to try to do some editing. Some of it may not look the best, so I do apologize. But we're trying to learn and do some different things with the channel. And tell me what you think. Like, I know I did the watch shorts and stuff, but I like watches. We're going to do some more fragrance ones. I'm going to move away from watches for a little while because it's not like I have a lot of watches. You've pretty much seen them. I don't think I've done a short on this one, but like, that's it. But other than that, like some fragrances, just some short scent notes, things like that. And we're going to try to do a little bit more production in our videos. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. If you made it this far, and y'all have a wonderful day.